worked out differently with that, but yeah, to them to see what changes. Okay, yellow group is making its way out the pit gates. So yeah, the big moves, if that is correct, who were the big moves there?
Certainly, most of it was just happening up the front in that one. Peter Rees from grid 5. Find the right piece of paper here. I think I've already shuffled it to the back.
You just got to look at the presentation of these cars and just look at all. It's just wonderful, eh? They spent hours making these cars look absolutely superb, and they changed their colour schemes just about meeting to meeting just to confuse us. Dylan Marshall with a new paint job in the 57V.
No, some impressive machinery, all right, out there. Yeah, just talking about that last heat. Yeah, Sheldon Perry, second from grid 1. We had Carl Shearer coming home third from grid 10, so pretty good run from him. But yeah, Kerry Remnant made a few spots from his grid 20 for 14th, but got spat to the infield a couple of times. Yeah, Hayden Hart, he's the one I feel sorry for there, dropping back to 13th, second with a lap to go. And that's big points to lose. I think only his first meeting this season. That was his front grid 3, so second place would have been nice from there, but he's got to make up some good ground. The 96W, Brad McGee, seen him race a couple of times this season, been very, very impressive, but he finished up 16th from grid 14. So
he struggled in that one big time.
He did struggle big time in that one. I've seen him be going around as quick as the 46B that we're going to be seeing out here tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him here at Rotorua before that I can remember. Certainly at Miami, very, very impressive a week or two back.
All right, let's take a look at how the yellow group is lining up in this one. Pole position is the 24W of Paul Gaskin. Great to see Paul back behind the wheel. Outside him, the former 1NZ Randy T. Randall Tarrant in the 66. Row 2 is 422 Dylan Ashton on the inside, and 557 out of Christchurch Darryl Wallace is on grid 4. Row 3 is Jamie Hemme, 571 on the inside, and another one of our females in the field, Kendall Ashton, sits in 23R on grid 6. Then it is the 82S of Hamish Booker. Outside him, Callan Clark in 98R, and rounding up the front 5 rows, 351R Paul Vasey, and the 62P of Adam Joblin. Those are your front 5 rows. This is the 4th and final qualifying group, heat number 1. Again, it is a 12-lapper in the starter's hands in a Let's Go Racing. William Humphries, former 1NZ, desperately trying to get down on the pole line. Here's the big push into the concrete wall. Kendall Ashton gets caught up out there. Paul Vasey as well. Round goes to 669 of Brendan Tye sideways. They are Mark Decky desperately trying to fight his way through. Round goes the 144 of Tim Ross, and 88 getting caught up there as well, Josh Kahui. Paul Vasey's on the grass. Tim Ross gets his car fired up, and out of the way is the race leader. Randall Tarrant comes through. So again, but it's sorting out in the early part of this heat. Problems for the former North Island champ Matt Nielsen in 147. With Tim Ross in 144. Okay, now he's come back to enter the track in the right spot. So the race leader, Randall Tarrant, he's just driving away from the field at the moment, with Darryl Wallace and Dylan Ashton battling over second spot. Here comes Paul Gaskin, looks up the inside of the 82 and the 94. William Humphries takes a bit of a wild wall ride. So in this little battle group here, Paul Gaskin leads the way from William Humphries. And the 82 of Hamish Booker. So keep an eye on the 46B of Quinn Ryan. He's making his way through the field from grid 24. He's up into 13th spot. With 5 laps gone in this one, 7 to go. Oh, 5M, the Dykstra car. Oh, he manages to hook reverse just as the field comes raging through. So William Humphries has sorted out his issues and he's jumped up into third place now, but this car, the 66A of Randall Tarrant, he's been one of the form drivers of the season so far and doing a damn fine job as he leads this one from the front row. Problems again for Josh Carr, who he was out there in the concrete wall, still struggling as he makes his way down the pit straight. He's got some steering issues. Likewise, Paul Gaskin at the moment in the 24. He's out bouncing off the concrete in turn 2. Jamie Hemme looks up the inside of him and makes the pass. So race leader still 66, 94, 557, 82 and 62. So Josh Kahui in the 88W finds the grass now, parks himself up. So two recent New Zealand champions leading the way. Randy T in the 66, runs a little bit wide this time, and Matt Nielsen's going to get in underneath. He's a lap down though, the 147, so he's essentially unlapping himself. This car of William Humphries just gripping the pole line through turn 3 and 4 that time around, and the checkered flag falls. That race came to an end all of a sudden. So let's take a look at how they came home in that one. And yellow group, heat number 1, provisional results, 66A Randall Tarrant home in first, William Humphries in second, 557C Darryl Wallace out of Christchurch in third, 82S Hamish Booker in fourth, and Adam Joblin in fifth. 422R Dylan Ashton was sixth. Then we went to Callan Clark in 7th place, Dylan Marshall 57V in 8th, Quinn Ryan 46B was 9th, and 571P Jamie Hemme rounds out your top 10 in the yellow group. We'll get the analysis from Barry in a moment, who's made all the big moves in that one.
Yeah, Quinn Ryan 9th place from grid 24.
Yeah.
So there, plus 15 for him. Had a good drive from William Humphries too, good steady drive through, starting on grid 12, second place, so plus 10 for him. Randall Tarrant winning from near the front, doing what he needed to do in that one.
All right, I think we're going to head down to the pits, and Bianca is with Peter Rees.
Congratulations, Peter Rees, winner of the blue group. That was a great win.
Oh, it's my front row grid though, grid 5, so it wasn't that great, but a win's a win.
You've got to take the good with the bad, right? That was all good. Come on, take the credit.
Yeah, I managed to avoid all the carnage, and the track slicked off a bit, a few cars spinning out, so yeah, I'll take it.
Now, Thomas Stanaway said the exact same thing. It started off greasy and then it slicked up really quick. Is that what you found?
Yeah, Stan's putting a lot of water on, which it's even for all of us, and then it really blacked off in one line, so it's the same for all of us.
And so do you expect the track to be slicker in race 2 and 3?
Don't actually. The sun's going down and the track seems to come back here. Yep. So we kind of got to guess where we do our setups. So we'll watch it a couple of races and see what we do.
So are you using the same setup in the next race?
No, we've never really used the same setup. So we're changing gears and we're tightening it up a bit.
And can you tell me, do you know where you're coming off in the grids for your second and third race?
Actually, to be fair, I actually don't, and that's naughty.
We'll just wing it when we get on the dummy grid.
I'm sure I'm going backwards from here on.
Pete, any last words, Pete?
Yeah, I think we should wish Michaela a happy birthday.
Big smiles. I think you should smile up and down the camera now. Hey, Pete, good luck for the rest of the evening, eh? Put it there. Thanks for your time. You take care. Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Notice we switched the picture away from Peter Rees pretty quickly after he wished Michaela happy birthday. Barry, we talked about the big movers in that one. So we've seen all the drivers now across our fields.
We have. I was just thinking Peter Rees's experience in championships showing out there. He knows after getting grid 5 in Heat 1,
Yep.
he's going backwards.
Yep.
Yeah, he's done this a few times before, hasn't he?
Once or twice, and more often than not, it works out okay for him, doesn't
It
it?
doesn't work out too bad generally.
Yeah,
So, because he reckons the absolute highlight of his career, finishing third in the North Island Superstocks at the end of last season, behind Asher and Ethan with a Reese podium, and I've never seen a guy so happy to get beaten into third place. So
All right.
you're looking for the ladies' groups.
I was.